MTN News, this is Montana This Morning.
Oh, make no mistake about it, getting to work or school this morning poses some real challenges. Just ahead, Matt has a look at the forecast and highway conditions. Plus, we have some tips for keeping your daily commute safe when conditions are at their worst.
I'm Joe St. George on Capitol Hill. When will we know the results of this election? How long will it take? We break down the ballot counting timeline next.
Just a reminder, it is the first Tuesday following the first Monday in November. It is election day across the country. Chet Lehman, Matt Elwell with you here. I would give yourself lots of extra time to get to the polling place or to work or to school or wherever you're going.
Wherever you're going, that's exactly right. Temperatures are bitterly cold. Make sure you're prepared. You have your heavy coat, phone charger, all those items that we don't necessarily just grab on the way out the door. Temperatures are extremely cold. 12 degrees. Yeah, it's going to be a rough one for the next couple of days. The morning, snow is becoming a little finer. That doesn't mean that we're not seeing some accumulation still, but we're on the back side of this. Most of the snow should be clearing out as we get closer to the noon hour. We still may have some snow suspended in the sky. That doesn't mean that it's still snowing actively from the clouds. It just is still there. That's good. He's pushing the button. He's going to cross. Yeah, he's crossing anyway. It's green. You're good. Continue to judge into the morning.
Look at how much snow he's walking through.
I know. It's going to be a rough one. The plows are out. Watch and give some extra room to those plow drivers. It's a tough job out there. We'll talk more about the timing. I'll go outside and play in the snow coming up in just a few minutes.
There you go. We're going to give you some safety tips right now. Driving on the area roads is definitely a challenge this morning. TN's Jolisa Lee learned some tips to keep us safer out on the road.
I'm Jolisa Lee in Bozeman, where the snow is coming down, but we also have places that we need to be. It can be inconvenient, nerve-wracking, and downright dangerous, but driving in the snow is a skill that anyone can acquire.
You can see this road surface ahead of us right now. Extremely treacherous.
Drive slowly and safely, I guess.
Stephen Larson, Noah DeMichaels, and Amila McConnell are all freshmen at Bozeman High School. They have some time before they're legally allowed to hit the roads, but they say they have some concerns.
I'm worried other people who aren't used to the snow I could get killed or something.
Jerry Bauer is a local driving instructor, and he says this is a valid concern.
Some of my drivers, usually more boys than girls, tend to be too confident and they get themselves in trouble real quick because things happen quickly and they don't know how to respond.
This is why Bauer says it's so vital for people to be familiar with the steps to drive safely in snowy or icy conditions.
I also have my own little cheat sheet. Check for road conditions and your stopping ability, your starting ability. I actually do pay attention to the license plates. And if I have somebody from the southern states that maybe have never driven on snow or ice, I'm even more cautious.
Bauer says proper maintenance of your car plays a huge role in safely driving in the snow and ice. He says to clear off your windshield, roof, and lights, and of course having snow tires makes a huge difference.
Four-wheel drive does give you more traction, especially for starting, but when you're turning or trying to stop, it is not necessarily going to help you that much more.
He says it's important to know what your brakes can do.
Older cars, if you happen to have one, may not have ABA brakes, and when you step on a brake like that, instead of it trying to stop you forward, because one brake is catching, you're going to slide.
He also says being extremely observant and aware of what's going on around you is key.
As we approach this car ahead of us, if you look at the pavement, you see where everybody's been traveling. When everybody's coming up in that same position, they tend to slick that all up. And so you're actually better as a driver to be a little bit to the left or a little bit to the right, and you'll actually have more traction.
For more information about what you need to know about driving in the snow, you can visit our website.
Be aware of the other people on the road.
I pretty much have this.
Car crashes kill a lot of people.
In Bozeman, Jolisa Lee, MTN News.
6:34 now. A teenage boy died in a one-vehicle crash in Bozeman on Sunday, according to the Gallatin County Sheriff's Office. Sheriff's Office said the crash occurred Sunday afternoon on Monforton School Road between Baxter Lane and Calstead Lane. 18-year-old victim reportedly ejected from the vehicle. No other people were involved in that incident. In other headlines, Election Day is here. MTN's Edgar Cedillo explains what you should know if you don't have your ballot in or still need to register to vote.
Happy Election Day Eve, everyone. We're here at the Gallatin County Courthouse with a little bit of what you should know before Election Day. If we can pan over, we're looking at the line for voter registration. That line did cut off at 12 o'clock this afternoon, so voter registration for Monday is now over, so you can register now on Tuesday, but it is now too late to mail in your ballot, so the county is saying you can drop it off here at the courthouse or at another polling place throughout the county. We'll have a list of those on our website as well for you to find out where you can drop off your ballot if it's already too late for you to mail it in. Absentee voters who did not receive their ballot in the mail or have a damaged one, the county says you have a couple of options. You can either come into the elections office here at the county courthouse, or you can vote at your polling place on Tuesday. In Gallatin County, Edgar Cedillo, MTN News.
Here at the City County building in Helena, Lewis and Clark County election officials say Monday morning was busy, with around 150 people coming in before noon for late voter registration. As of Sunday night, more than 284,000 Montanans had turned in their absentee ballots. That's 57% of the 501,000 ballots that have been mailed out. Overall, more than 37% of the state's 760,000 registered voters have already turned out. In Montana's 8 largest counties, the turnout so far ranges from a high of 45% in Yellowstone County to a low of 33% in Flathead County. Statewide, turnout is on track to be lower than the last midterm election in 2018, when more than 43% of voters had turned in ballots by the Friday before Election Day. Significantly more ballots were also returned at this point in 2020, though it's harder to compare since that was an all-mail election. The number of registered voters will continue to climb. Last year, the Montana legislature and Governor Greg Gianforte approved a new law that would eliminate Election Day voter registration. But a district judge in Billings ruled the law was unconstitutional. So in this election, residents can still register and vote at their county election offices or other designated locations until 8 p.m. on Election Day. You can find information on how to contact your local election administrators on our website. Of course, polling places will be open until 8 p.m. on Tuesday, and if you have an absentee ballot that you haven't yet returned, you have until 8 p.m. to get that into your local election officials. It's recommended that you drop it off in person. In Helena, Jonathan Amberian, MTN News.
All right, thank you, Jonathan. One question on this election day. When will we know the results? Tonight, tomorrow, next week? Our Joe St. George with a look at the chances you know who controls Congress by the time you go to bed tonight.
All right, I got to be honest with you for a second. We political reporters, we live for election nights. The question of who controls the House or the Senate is a conversation we don't just have on television. We talk about it at the bar on Friday nights with our friends. But I am well aware that you probably don't share my enthusiasm. You just want to know when all of this will be over and when will we know the results. The reality is, we may have an idea on election night, but it may be several days until we understand the full picture. Let's start with the House of Representatives, where 435 seats are up for grabs. Will we know who controls it tonight? Well, possibly. That's because if a red wave sweeps the country, which is possible, networks and news organizations may be able to make a call. In 2018 and in 2020, the House was projected between 10 and 11 o'clock Eastern Time by most TV networks. What about the Senate? 35 seats are up for grabs in that chamber. Will we know? Well, that's unlikely. These 9 states will most likely decide control of the Senate. Democrats currently control 5 of them, Republicans 4. In Pennsylvania and Wisconsin, the race is close, and mail-in ballots can't start being processed until Election Day. That takes time. In Nevada, polls are tight too, and one county has been advocating for a hand count of ballots. So far, they aren't allowed to do it. In Arizona, recounts are easier this election than they were 2 years ago. And then there is Georgia, where candidates must receive 50% plus 1 of the vote or a runoff election occurs. That's possible, and the date of December 6th has already been selected for it to happen, should it be needed. The timing of when results are posted is more important than ever because of a theory by former President Trump and others that fraud happened in 2020 because of a lengthy counting process. No widespread voter fraud was ever found. But as Craig Latimer, who runs elections in Hillsborough County, Florida, tells us, results vary from state to state because elections are run locally in our country. Different rules are everywhere. It's okay for us to wait a few days to know who controls Congress.
We're not going to know that election night. That's going to be well after election night when that finally happens.
In Washington, I'm Joe St. George.
All right, again, it is Election Day. After the polls close tonight, we have full coverage of the results live on your MTN station. We have an early newscast, 5 p.m. That's 30 minutes earlier than usual. And we'll have news updates throughout the evening. Join us tonight for the latest results for this important midterm election.